Word. Yo, that guy got like Hadoken through this freaking wall.
Jaguar knee.
He's just sitting there in it. Oh, did we tell you about the guy who got Jaguar knee like into... Or he tried to Jaguar knee a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got so pissed at the car that he just Jaguar kneed it. They thought he was just walking away.
Speaking of Jaguar knee, you haven't seen the last Maze Runner, have you, with your boy?
No, I'm hoping he doesn't die, but he probably does.
Gotta watch it and see.
He probably does just because I like him. Just because he's a character that I like. They're just like,
I mean, that's literally all what a Kame Ga Kill was. Like, you like this character? Die. Like this character? Die.
My niece actually started watching a Kame Ga Kill.
Yeah.
I was so freaking happy when that happened.
The read is like, oh, the read is so good.
You can't imagine the amount of pride that I had that my niece had started watching an anime. I was like, yo!
Now you just gotta, make sure she follows the right path of anime. You can't have her watching weird stuff.
Well, that's part of the fun. Is
well, I mean, like Tico Brohe.
But like watching. What do you mean Tico Brohe?
Remember I told you I let him pick an anime.
Remaining runners.
Oh, and it had incest in it. Yeah.
That's why we don't let them pick anime.
Like I said to you before, though, I mean, when you're talking about anime, like if it's just some random Japanese anime, like some random shit that's like not even dubbed yet, chances are it's gonna have like some form of incest. It's gonna be like it's like a 20% chance. And then you started talking about the like specifically how it was like incestuous, and I was like, oh, so it's SAO.
Pretty much.
I was like, yo.
Dropping from the sea.
Where am I going? Oh, shit.
Ooh, is that a Buff Garrus?
It is a Buff Garrus. Shit.
Run away, run away. The Buff Garrus ruined your name. Run away. Run away.
Can't get away from him fast enough to fucking... Will you freaking run?
You blaming the controller again?
Is that his run? Is that as fast as it goes? I felt like it was faster before. Oh, alright. Just get the fuck out the way faster.
It's a good thing he doesn't have
before,
that,
yeah, I love how you said that, because, yeah, before, your thing was straight up, like, sticking.
Well, that's because, it was making it more challenging for you. You're too good at the game.
Bullshit, you just had a shitty controller.
You don't have any health? It's always interesting to me. It's always interesting to me that your weapon can like cut through marble and stuff.
But it can't cut through like some kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
That this thing. But then again, you look at the kaiju and the bullshit that happened there.
Yeah.
But they're literally we watched Pacific Rim the other day, the second one, and it was so bullshit how they just made they took 3 kaiju and made it into a bigger one, and it was just stupid because it was like.
But it was awesome though.
Like, oh, it can't be penetrated because it's super fucking strong. And third, I'm like, that's stupid. That's fucking dumb.
Saber Athena, that's her name. Saber Athena.
Saber Athena?
The orange one.
Yeah.
That was like doing back kicks and spin roundhouses and stuff.
Basically the new age Striker Eureka.
Yeah. Dual swords that can merge together on some freaking 6 stuff. Generator Rex. 6 was the man.
Too far in the middle there. Back. Come on, just let it punk you, Isaac. Isaac, you little punk. Yeah, come at me. Come at me, bitch. Yeah. You suck. Yeah, that's a column, bitch. Heard about it. Heard about it.
Hey, is that a stasis bomb?
Might be. Might be.
So is she waiting for you to kill that so that you can help her?
What the fuck she's waiting for?
You're waiting for Ungrateful Ninja, you're gonna be waiting for a while.
shit, not this thing. Freaking really? Let's try that. Come on, damn it! Are you serious?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful.
This fucking asshole just picking up luggage and crap. Come on, you big hunk of shit. Yeah,
Speaking of, we found this video of this restaurant in Taiwan, and it was hilarious.
that shit was terrible.
It's a toilet restaurant. I think it was Taiwan.
It was like, yeah, it was Taiwan. It was a toilet themed restaurant.
And it was hilarious.
Fucking disgusting. All the food was like toilet themed.
Yeah.
Ah.
And all the food was served in a toilet shaped bowl, and the drinks were served in like toilet shaped cups and stuff. The sinks were toilets.
Yeah, the sinks in the bathrooms were toilets. It's fucking.
The bathrooms are called the VIP lounges. Hilarious.
It's freaking gross. This one
if
chick.
you could have seen
This
Rick
one chick started eating this thing. I don't know what it was, but it was like brown. It was turd shaped, and it was like glazed in some kind of weird yellowish throw up looking color. And I was like, no. When she put it in her mouth, I couldn't even look. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not looking at that.
Just happening because of that.
I made it to adulthood without ever seeing Two Girls, One Cup. I don't need to see that shit.
I was cracking up. I was crying. It was so funny. If you could have seen his face, it was wonderful.
Okay, so I think I'm better.
Okay.
Carl's some kind of demon that seems to infest my life and delight on my
No
pain.
train.
Yeah.
The Sprawl's gotta have backup batteries.
Yes. The solar array's up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading
As long as it's not some kind of like
to
actual
start them up
pain.
and get some power to the train.
Entertaining, like harmless
I want
pain.
to open the collector panels.
Like when we fight.
Take straws and keep him safe.
Oh, sure. You know, we fight and then I end up getting hurt trying to make sure you don't get hurt.
It's all for my enjoyment.
It sounded weird.
It was supposed to.
Which
You know what I wonder?
fucking way am I supposed to go?
Too bad you can't like stasis a bunch of stuff and then like climb up it to get to places. That would be awesome. I mean, it doesn't last long enough.
I
to do
mean,
that.
word. I was like,
And you don't
I
really
don't
jump.
know the physics behind stasising stuff, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Pretty sure like the laws of physics still apply to a certain extent, and if you enact some kind of thing on it, like if you start moving it, it'll move just like a normal thing would. It just its own gravity is, or its own acceleration is slowed.
I mean, you could jump off of it though. You could jump. You gonna shoot it?
I don't know if if it's even gonna hurt me.
Do you want to risk it though? Too bad you can't like power slide Tenacious D style.
Okay, yes, that would definitely hurt me.
Hey, shoot something at it. Like stasis something and shoot something at it. You might want to kill that thing first though.
Oh, it went right through the thing. Gross. It's like a pregnant lady fused with a wall. Ew. Gross. Dude, you're so gross. You're so
Can you
icky.
crouch? I don't remember. That's what I'm asking.
I don't think you can.
Because that one you probably crouched under. That's what I was asking.
Crouching's not cool though.
Have you ever seen the movie Slither?
Nope.
Because this game reminds me of like Slither in space.
I mean, I saw commercials for it when I was a kid, and it like kind of. Disc 2. What?
Did he bring Disc 2?
I mean, I brought the thing. Do you still have it?
Did the GameStop girl give you disc 1 and then give you disc 2?
Oh my god, that freaking GameStop girl. Yep, disc 2. How am I supposed to just like... Should I take it out?
So does this mean that we're close to halfway through the game?
I
haven't seen a chapter thing recently, that's what I'm asking.
Stupid. Open it. That stupid thing. Freaking thing opens. I take the thing out, and then what does it do? It sits there and closes again. I'm like, no!
How's Strauss doing?
Man.
With the power off.
Remember when video games did that?
Get away my position.
Ellie, try to keep him focused. I need
Should have been playing the digital version. Oh, damn.
Was that a body?
Can I answer your question?
Hey, is that the one that disappeared on you earlier?
Maybe. So I came to check up on you, friend.
And he brought friends. It brought friends.
It can fuck off and bring its friends with it. I remember you, dude.
Hey, that looks like
You owe me money.
how Halo looked in episode 3 of Young Justice, Outsiders. Or was it episode 2? Might have been episode 2.
I don't remember.
She got tore up though. Like her
Yeah,
face
so that
was
show's pretty good.
rough.
Already, like it's good.
Yeah, the king was really confusing though.
I was so where the fuck are they? Fuck you. That's what you get for being what you are, you piece of shit. Yeah, no, that was confusing because for a second I was like, there was the king, right? And then the brother, they kept introducing the other guy as the brother of the queen, and I didn't know if that meant like he was the brother of like her brother-in-law, like the king's brother, because he looks a lot like the king.
Yeah,
I was so confused.
Very confusing.
So I was sitting there like, so wait, where's the king in that painting? Like they showed the family in that painting.
It was a good watch though. Black Lightning was putting in work, having feels and stuff.
Oh, he was pissed.
Yeah,
He was pissed.
I would talk more about it, but spoilers.
Yeah, it's new.
Still really new.
Still new. Even though we already said some stuff.
Yeah. Let's talk about something that isn't as new. Back to Pacific Rim. So, what did you think of the designs?
They were definitely a step up.
Saber Athena was really sleek. It was really nice.
I understand why they did it, but I don't really like the idea of like leaving behind the whole individuality between the nation, like the nations, because remember we watched the thing afterwards, and the guy was saying like, there are no more. Okay, he was like, there's no more, national like special Jaegers anymore, and the reason they don't do that anymore is because
they have a unified organization now.
Word. So why would they? But it's one of those things where it's like, okay, but it takes away some of the individuality, I guess. I don't know.
Maybe you feel that way because you're such a big G Gundam fan, and each of them had their own
pretty much
unique Gundams.
And then the idea that like 10 years later, it's like, oh yeah, we're so connected now that we like we're like, we just work together, and it's like, okay. maybe it's because I'm cynical about that. I have a hard time believing that like the world would actually do that. Then again, in times of crisis, we do tend to pull together, so it's not too hard to believe. But
But the realest moment though, beginning of the movie, man was hustling for everything.
Yo,
cookies.
Sometimes you got to hustle for your hot sauce. Sometimes you got to hustle for your Captain Crunch. It's just like, yo, this thing is giving away like $1,000 pieces of technology for freaking Captain Crunch.
And his edge up was on point for the whole movie.
Word, for like a homeless guy, he sure had an edge up that was like...
It's crispy.
Word.
But I enjoyed the movie, though. It didn't feel as, like, heavy as the first movie.
Yeah, because the first movie was more like, oh, what are we going to do? Oh, we never got a leg up on them at all. Like, ever, really. And we were just constantly getting, like, fucked up. They were sending... what's his name's time after time, and we had no idea what was going on. In this movie, it was more like, no, we know what's going on. We just,
And then the shadow boss. That was unexpected.
I mean, they did say in the with the last movie, they did say that his connection with the what's his names with the whatever they call him,
the precursors,
whatever, his connection with them was going to play a huge role in the next movie.
See, I didn't know that. So when everything happened, the way they made it, the flow of it made it seem like Shao was going to be the bad guy.
Who, the chick?
Yeah,
she was hot.
That's because you want her to, like, talk down to you and stuff.
I can't deny it.
Try to be all serious.
I can't deny it.
I'm actually curious what else she's been in. I'll probably look it up, watch some of her feature movies. John Boyega, he's going to be in Star Wars for the next 50 years.
Oh my goodness! I hope not.
Trying to think. Then the one guy's from Sunny in Philadelphia.
He looked really different. I was surprised how he looked so freaking different. I was like, yo.
For me,
he looks old.
Him from Sunny in Philadelphia versus him in the both movies for Pacific Rim, he always looked different to me. But I also don't watch Sunny in Philadelphia.
I don't watch it either, but like I'm maybe it's because the last time I saw him was in the Pacific Rim movie, and the last time
he was also like, what's the word? Hippie isn't the right word to use, but like, like he didn't like, he had like t-shirts on, you know what I mean? Like in
the first movie?
Yeah, and number 2 he had like the suit and tie.
Yeah, because he was working for kind of like almost the bad guys.
Yeah. So it was like his whole like...
So he had to change that
representation, I guess, was different.
Yeah, he was like very different.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Did not pay attention.
Are you supposed to jump across it? Can you jump across it?
I forgot how to do that.
Don't you have to like aim and then like jump or something? Well, folks, this could take a while.
I know, right? Fucking... I think I might have to turn off the gravity at first. Which I don't even know where...
I thought all you had to do was move the thing so that way you can start jumping around. Maybe you gotta aim at that door thing. To the right. Right
over
there. To the left some? Right there. No. I don't know. So I feel like this is one of those parts where you have to jump across.
Yeah, but it's not letting me do anything. Oh.
Then you have to like manually trigger it though. You had to like look at a wall and then do something and it would jump across.
I had to look at a wall and then I get the thing of whether or not I can. But now I have thrusters on my suit, so you'd think I'd be able to just do it.
Well, in times of not knowing what to do, just hit every button.
I've been doing that. You didn't see me stasis this shit like 5 times?
Maybe you have to like...
That's stasis. That's bring stuff to me. That's that.
Did you try R3 and L3?
Just R3 and L3?
When you push down the, yeah.
Oh, okay. You're right. So I was like, yo, I got the what's his name thing, so I'm like, I should be able to just move.
Yeah, everyone forgets about L3 and R3. You don't, like, when you use them a lot. When you don't use them a lot, you forget about them. Video games.
Ain't wrong, right.
Make sure no babies like creep up on you.
I know, right? That would suck.
Because you have like, well, I don't know, your maneuverability might be better in zero gravity.
Malo.
That would suck. If something just broke through and yanked you into outer space.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we never talked to people about that. Yeah, the thing that apparently was so freaking complicated for them to make that they almost broke the first game and almost didn't make it was the if any of you guys remember the moments where you're walking down a hallway and all of a sudden, bang, you get grabbed by a tentacle monster and it's like slams you on the ground and starts dragging you. Yeah, that was a scene that happened multiple times in the game. That was actually so hard for them to make that they almost canceled the game. Because think about it, like for people who don't understand how gaming works or how game design works, think about this. Basically, you have to make it so that not only can the tentacle pick you up at any point any point near the end of the
hallway
of that hallway. It also has to slam you. It has to perform that animation anywhere in the hallway, and also it has to stop at any point in the hallway once you shoot it and kill it. So you have to render all the different animations for all the different places it could stop, which is difficult.
Is there only two?
It's moving, so I'm not.
I've got the elevator repaired. I'm heading up to the array. How's Strauss doing?
How do you think he's doing? Can you hear this shit?
He's hallucinating, Ellie. It's part of the sickness.
Oh damn.
This is going to be trouble.
It already is. Just
let me do this shit. Hey, we did it.
Pretty smooth.
Thanks, Carl. Completely forgot about L3 because I've never had to do it before.
That's what I said. Because either the game makes you do it a lot, or the game never makes you do it, so you just forget that it exists.
Also, it doesn't help that we haven't played this game in 3 months?
Yeah.
Longer. And the first game didn't have the whole L3 thing, so completely forgot. Hey guys, improvements. Improvements are good. Yeah, that guy who made Dead Space, he's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. He looks like I don't know how to say this nicely, but he looks like he would make Dead Space. Like when I imagine the guy who had to make this game, I'm like, yeah, it seems like that guy could have.
Now the real question is when he's going to make the game that tops Dead Space.
He said he'd love to make another one. I heard they were possibly making another one. They're making another everything. They're making another Men in Black now. There's Men in Black International. Chris Hemsworth's going to be in it, and Valkyrie's going to be in it. Thor and Valkyrie are going to be your new
Tessa Fowler, Tessa Thompson.
Okay. Thor and Valkyrie are going to be your new Men in Black agents. Yeah, word. They're making another.
Cameos?
They're making another. What's his name? Bad Boys. They just started filming that.
Yep.
Cameos? No. The only thing I saw was Buff Garris.
Looks like a little different in Buff Garris.
The only thing I saw.
Shoot his arms off.
The only thing I saw in the trailer was there was a picture at one point of previous agents, and one of the pictures was it looked like J&K. Oh shit! Ooh. It looked like J&K fighting the cockroach guy.
That actually reminds me, that was a nice little thing they put in Pacific Rim 2 when they had the memorials for the fallen characters. How they had the holograms for everyone.
Yeah,
that was nice.
And it's nice and also interesting because the guy who was played by the dude from Sons of Anarchy is not. He's not on that. He's not in that hallway. So I'm sitting there so where the fuck is he?
Well, I mean, they didn't show everybody, but so he could have been there. They just didn't. show it. I don't know.
Yeah, well, where the hell was he when they found out? Like, yeah, so we happened to find out like
Ron Perlman.
what the kaiju were fighting for, and this, that, and third.
Because you remember he did cut himself out at the end of the first movie with his freaking like gold alligator shoes.
I love that. I love how he dragged Ron Perlman in from Sons to do that too. So I'm pretty sure that is the reason why Ron Perlman. I never made that connection actually, until just now. But like, yeah. Him and Ron Perlman were in Sons. I think that was the reason why Ron Perlman was even in that movie.
Speaking of Ron Perlman,
Or maybe it was the other way
do you
around.
think the new Hellboy is going to be any good? Because they got
They got dude from Stranger Things.
Yep.
They got Hopper.
Yep.
Oh, it killed itself.
I'm actually curious how they're going to do it. Is it going to be like a sequel, or is it going to be a complete?
I think it's a reboot.
So that makes me wonder: are they going to who other characters from the organization are they going to have in it?
I don't know who like from the organization is like canon. I don't know like canon characters. Like,
see, I've seen,
I know Abe is a thing.
Yeah, I've seen Abe and others like
And the
other
chick.
Hellboy stuff. Yeah, and the fire lady versus lady.
That's pretty much it. I've only ever seen them.
Same.
And sometimes, and usually the old guy, because usually they're just
Yeah.
like, nah, he's just didn't die. Which I thought was so stupid in the first movie that he was like gearing him up to be like, oh, you're gonna be the new me. You're gonna take care of Hellboy and be his conscience and that, blah blah. Oh damn. You're gonna be fuck. Sorry guys. He's like, you're gonna be his conscience and everything, but then in the next movie he's like, oh, I had that guy transferred to Siberia. It's like, yeah, fuck that. I'm just like, dude, really?
Could have been a thing of they couldn't get him back.
Maybe. But I mean, who the hell is that guy? I don't even like. You're so famous, you can't come back for another fucking. I love when people do that. They're
You
like,
never know. He could be an amazing voice actor.
he was so famous, he didn't even come back for another movie. That's right. Kill yourself. For my pleasure. Yeah.
Speaking of that, Rush Hour.
Are they making another Rush Hour?
That's what I hear. Because last night, you just reminded me. Last night I was watching some clips from it. And, you know, your favorite clip, Wipe Yourself Up, Leading.
Wipe yourself. Bleeding. Yeah, that dude is awesome.
Yep, Spike.
That is him, yeah, from X-Men, the third.
I've seen
X-Men
him in
movie.
other stuff. I just can't like place it. But that's what Google is for.
Yeah, right. He's one of those actors that's like you see him everywhere, kind of, and you're just like, yo.
He's in Person of Interest.
Is he really?
Yeah. He's a con man type. What just?
Another one of those,
no,
one
there.
of these stupid things.
Yeah, he's basically like he's the kind of guy who digitally steals your money and dips.
Oh damn!
I
I thought those were Lingans. I was like, fuck.
Lingans with wings.
That. No.
Do you not have any health? Is that breakable? The box you just passed? It looks kind of like something.
It's like something.
Break it.
I'm gonna save though. Fuck all this other stuff. So,
Chapter 7.
Chapter 7.
I wonder how many chapters are in this one. Well, it was 12 in the last one, right?
I think so. Yeah. My rig is not authorized for this area.
See if you can break the box.
Hey, buddy. Nope. Usually something will have lights on it or something like that if you can break
It
it.
just looked like different than everything else, the background and everything. Hey, you got some health though.
Yeah.
There's something glowing on the table. Oh. Oh. Not necessarily a table, but yeah. Counter.
What the hell is this stuff?
That looks like a coffee maker. And some fava
Curry?
beans.
Fava beans.
Or maybe it's a coffee beans old boy stole. Got traumatized.
Yo. His dad is crazy. He's like, son, I'm gonna bring you to the freaking. You're gonna pay for the coffee beans, which is like a quarter, and I'm also gonna bring in the freaking cops, so you can say hi to the cops and be like, "Hey, my son stole." That was great.
Yeah, his lecture raps are good. Like, Dad, you don't have to do this now. I'm gonna rap to you, son. Because when I rap to you, you remember. Last time, you did last time,
yeah. Where
he said
one last time. I was like, Dad, it's because it. Oh my gosh.
Then Frank was like, you know, man, I kind of understand your point of view, but your dad just gave me this check, so you're gonna take this L.
That was great.
I'm trying to remember. His name is Darius something. I think he goes by like Legendary. The guy who makes those videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's very entertaining.
Yeah. He's one of those people you see on Vine and you're like, that guy has talent. And his talent transferred to, making these videos. Alright. Text log. I don't want to read that. What the hell is this area?
Wonder if you have to get to the top.
It sucks to be that guy. He doesn't have a fucking door to his room. That's why he died.
Maybe this is going to be one of those moments where you're like looking outside at the expanse that is space. Probably said that wrong. And then something really big goes by. Because you remember in the first game at the end of it was like
makes that weird noise.
The xenomorph was like encroaching on the entire ship. You had to like fight it from the outside.
Yeah.
Then blast off. So maybe something really big is going to go by. It's like, yeah, that's going to be a boss in a little while.
Oh, we'll figure out where to go next time. Alright, people. Peace.
Peace.
What?